Yeah.
Singapore server, and it'd be a fair match.
Yeah.
Ping wise.
Yeah, for sure. Do you want to do intros with me? Who do you want to
Sure.
start with? All right, you do Odor first, and then I'll do Flick.
All right. So in the 12 o'clock position, with teal, or you can call it cyan, we have Zerg Odourless from New Zealand. Sending an overlord to the 7 o'clock.
And in the bottom left-ish, kind of, we have the red Vietnamese Protoss. It is Flick.
That was very tasteless-esque.
Very tasteless-esque. Yeah.
Very nice.
I'm going to pull out all the tasteless stuff today. So we're getting a gate opener versus hatch gas. Looks like it can be hatch gas pool.
Yep. Pretty safe openings. Noting in Evo, with all the 12 worker starts, people can sort of mass up the bases a lot earlier compared to traditional Brood War.
Absolutely.
And even cut some corners defensively.
So my question with Flick, sometimes he does this build that I don't see anybody else do here. He goes gate forge cyber. Okay, so he did cyber second. I saw a replay where they were going forge pre cyber, and maybe that's like a response to early pool. I'm not sure, but I thought it was interesting.
Yeah. This is like precisely what we're talking about, is in this Evo mode, Protoss can sort of do this greedy Nexus first or gate into Nexus, then cyber without getting the forge yet. When traditionally it's like, you want the forge relatively early.
Yeah, you kind of like need it for defenses, keeping lings out and prepping for Hydra busts and things.
So players are finding shortcuts in tech pathing, and so we have 4 lings sort of coming out with the zealot to delay or slow down the poke.
Yeah. It's kind of just wedging him up in the mineral lines here to keep that choke. Yeah. Neither, nothing huge on both sides. Some shields on the zealot, 1 ling gone. No sunken on the way yet, but only 1 zealot out on the map. Oh no, 2.
2 zealots. So even putting pressure on.
Yeah, this is actually with no sunken. I mean, I don't foresee this in any way really spiraling, but he'll definitely be able to delay some mining on the 3rd. He can nook up into these. Oh, looks like 1 zealot getting a little surround. He can nook up into the minerals and make a little choke. But I would say this is overall a good trade for the Protoss, getting the scout on the hatchery timing.
Force several lings. We have a spy going down from Odourless. 345.
Fairly quick.
Now the question is Flick has he got Corsairs? Yes, he does.
Yeah, there's one on the way right now. Oh yeah, well, a second one on the way right now.
To be able to verify the mutas, hopefully before they surprise him.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a classic way to die as Protoss. That's how I died in one of my games. I just guessed Hydra and guessed wrong.
Yeah, that was tragic, mate.
Yeah, I was like, well, I didn't see it.
In the shuttle.
Yeah, it shows up as the Reaver's finishing. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, your Reaver was coming out at 71 out of 71 seconds, and it stopped.
Yeah, I got the pylon kill. Well, looks like Flick got the confirm scout on the Spire, and they're getting +1 for Corsairs. They're getting +1 air weapons. Citadel is done. I imagine that they will be using Corsairs for safety with a little bit of static D, and then teching into Storm once they feel comfortable would be my guess. But these Overlord
Yeah,
picks...
Odourless is taking a bit of significant damage at the moment.
Yeah, that was a lot of Overlords.
Yeah, he lost 3. He lost a 4th one as well. Back at his natural, but yeah, 3 Overlords going down is... It's enough to give a lot of pause to that muter.
Yeah, for sure.
Just going to give him a lot of breathing room. +1 complete for ground and armor attack.
Ooh. Oh, he sees the Scourge. And I think, yep, nope, Scourge are going to have to turn around, so... What are we developing back? Yeah, Templar Archives is about to finish. Some extra gates coming down. Continued Corsair production, which I like. Just being safe, basically saying that I'm not going to... I'm going to respect the Mutalisks. I'm not going to get completely bamboozled. But Odourless is changing gears. They're going into Hydra. They didn't make the Mutalisks. They decided, no, the Corsairs are already out. They're already being oppressive. Gonna change speeds.
Yeah.
Hydra upgrades. No Lurker upgrades yet, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, no.
Zealots are gaining map control, or giving map control for Flick now.
Sizable group
how...
of Zealots. I'm getting a little worried for Odourless' third right now. There's only 2 Sunkens, 3 Hydralisks there, and okay, they're going to the Nat. The Nat, I think, is much more prepared for some kind of a poke with the placement of those Sunkens. The third was looking a little...
the Scourge, ineffective.
Ooh, yeah, that is not what you want as
Bit
the
of a missed
Zerg
micro
player.
here from Flick. He's taking some damage and lost a Corsair. Your Corsairs, mate.
Oh,
no.
man, yeah, I know. Those 2 Corsairs down.
2 Corsairs for free.
Behind this Flick's Templar production is up and going.
No.
Storm has not started. Uh-oh.
Both the remaining 2 Corsairs were intercepted.
Yeah, so those Corsairs are gone. This little group of Zealots is, pulling the Hydras home, which I think is absolutely necessary, because Storm is still not started, and I think Flick maybe thinks that they started it. Because Templars have been being produced. Like, we have Templars out. They're gaining energy at the natural. I'm very worried for Flick with this push without Storm and without it on the way.
Yep. Flick doing everything he can to slow this down. DTs are at the 3rd.
Ooh, those are nice DTs.
Going down.
And maybe it looks like,
+1 attack.
Exactly, yeah.
However, Odourless is potentially out for blood here. A Storm is not being researched.
Yeah, I think that Storm was...
I don't know if these Hydras know this yet.
No, they don't know. I think that he assumes it's done. Those DTs got a lot done, but I still worry with Lurkers being a potential now and Storm just starting. I really think that takes some of the wind out of the sails of the mid-game here for the Protoss. I think Storm is so strong, it's so important to have when going out versus these one-supply Hydra balls.
Yeah, it really is the linchpin for Protoss and heading into that mid to late, and then even late game. But now that it's a bit late, it's going to cause a couple of flow-on effects, like he's scared to take a 3rd.
Right.
This Hydra ball is... Yeah.
We also have mutas, a lot of mutas. What was that? 9 mutas just hatched on the map, and those Corsairs earlier were picked off. And I did not see anything going towards Dark Archon tech. We do not have Maelstrom, obviously, because we don't even have Storm yet. And that might be a bit of a problem for Flick. Look at the main. No cannons in the main. There's nothing protecting that mineral line. Really, the natural either.
The blindside potential is very significant at the moment.
Yeah, for sure.
Um,
Oh, he's gonna show him.
Storm finished.
Oh, he's gonna pick the Templars, Brood War style.
Ooh.
Oh,
Only
storms are pretty decent.
one Templar with energy at the moment.
I don't know how I feel about
good
this with no
storms.
lurkers.
Good storms.
Oh, really good storms. Oh my
Not a
god.
good fight for Odourless, I think. There, he's going to be forced back and probably going to be desperate to get lurker.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Still a significant presence of Hydra left.
yeah, but with no lurkers, I don't know. When Storm's out, when I play Protoss, right, I'm not worried about pure Hydra when I have Storm. It's when the lurkers come in and kind of zone.
Yeah.
Is when it's like a real big issue because you just can't send the zealots in. You can't send the dragoons in very easily. Without a lurker presence, I am very worried for the Zerg player, even if they get us around here. It's that 2 storms available. One lurker is going to push him back for now.
Yeah, as these Templar and Storm energies start to accumulate, Odourless is going to have to make a hard choice pretty soon.
He's going for a surround. Hydra's coming down off the high ground on the left. Is it too little too late?
He's forcing the issue. Zealots,
I think this surround is going to be
flanking at the third.
huge. With the main army. Okay. How's the third base doing?
Many drones going down at the third currently.
Oh, yeah, these zealots at the third are just doing huge work. The main army fight went okay for Zerg, but I think the 17 drones right now just died. 18.
Yeah. That brings Odourless down to 40 drones.
Yeah,
The
massive
Hydra's
econ lead.
backing, however, nearly 2 storms have been accumulated. Oh, correction, 4.
Yeah, I don't see Odourless fighting up this ramp. And, you know, sometimes I still forget, like, the chance to miss is here. So fighting up a ramp in this mod is an issue. It's harder than in normal Starcraft 2.
Gee, these zealots are still alive at the third doing work.
Yeah, they took out the hatchery. I didn't even realize. I thought it was just going to get cleaned up. The 4th base was also killed. I think that might have been the back-breaking move here. Kind of just that zealot pull-off into the 3rd base just absolutely dismantled the economy of the Zerg player. And they're in dire straits. They have no gas. The lurker count really... It's what, 4 now? 4 lurkers. The lurker count is not great. It's 51 drones to 59 probes.
There's about 8 Templar with about 2 storms apiece at the moment.
There's more zealots in the main.
Oh no.
More zealots in the main. There's a massive red blob in the middle of the map. That is just, it looks like a Terran parade push right now, walking its way through, and I think that we're, to be tasteless, we're in the twilight of this game. We're seeing the twilight of this game. Chi-Chi's tasteless, death by 1,000 cuts, and there's a battering ram. So...
Yeah. One thing I'd like to point out, potentially, the reason why those zealots actually survived so long at the third doing crazy damage was Flick had very early 3-3. Like, very early.
Yes.
And they just didn't seem to didn't seem to die. They just caused really significant damage.
Yeah, they were getting upgrades on Double Forge pretty early. Maybe that late storm wasn't unintentional. Maybe it wasn't a mistake. Definitely Odor didn't capitalize. Like, obviously they couldn't have known, but they never attacked before that late storm finished. I think when they were looking for a third, there was a moment where Odor had a real sizable ball of Hydralisks. And since no storm, it could have been an issue, but you can't just guess that, right? You can't just assume there's no storm. I mean, I think we'll be seeing GG. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there it is. Good game.
GG. Flick takes game 1. Well played.
And I think overall this is what was expected. I think Flick is a little bit favored in the matchup between the two of them. And based on me and Odor, we chat and play a lot. And based on their feelings going in, they were a little bit nervous for this matchup particularly. So I think they put up a good game, though.
It was a very good game. And I think it's very interesting to showcase the kind of new builds and styles that are coming out of this Evo mod. I'm a Terran player, so I don't know too much about PvZ, but the whole quick Nexus, quick Cyber, and then he had Zealot pressure during all of that. Like that simply would not fly in a traditional Brood War game, but it shows like how different the innovation has been.
Yeah, it's cool to see because, like, you know, you're right. Like with Brood War, I mean, there are some players that we have seen certain optimizations where they do like the gate openers and stuff, but it's very, very new and pretty rare, right? You still see a lot of like early forges and kind of relying on the cannon, so the economic kind of like springboard that they could jump into the mid game with this 12 worker start really does feel different in an interesting way from Brood War. So that's really cool.
Yeah. I totally agree, man.
You know, I gotta ask though, do you think, because there was a moment there, I kind of felt, and I could be wrong, but if those mutas didn't try to snipe the Templar, eat the storm, those mutas died very fast. If they would have just kind of ran around, pulled that army apart, because that army is good in a lump when it has all the moving pieces together, you know, a more sophisticated group. But when you spread that army out, I feel like it's a lot weaker. Like maybe if the mutas did hit the natural and hit the main, units are forced to move and the Hydras come hit the third, it could have been a very different game.
No, I 100% agree with your assessment. So when those mutas came out, there was no static defense, and he wasn't even expecting it.
Yeah, no Corsairs anymore. They died. Right.
Obviously, hindsight is easy for us to say, but how that could have gone differently is the mutas went for economic damage first upon spawning.
Yes.
And then they were moving separately to the Hydras trying to snipe Templar rather than engaging both in the fight at the same time.
Right.
Which I believe was obviously a mistake. Easy for me to say. I'm not a Protoss player, but yeah, he kind of played to Flick's strengths too much there. I think Oda did.
I agree. And that, coupled with no lurkers on the push, I think sealed that first game a little bit for Odor. But that's neither here nor there, so I'll start them this time. In the bottom left, we have the Red Zerg. He has taste, but he doesn't smell. His name is Odourless.
And in the top left, or we could say the 11 o'clock, we have the blue Protoss Flick. I don't know why he's called himself Flick.
I'm hoping every part of me wants it to be a Bug's Life reference, and I don't think it is.
Mate, is there a movie out there called Flick? I know there's a movie called Click. I think that's got Adam Sandler or Will Smith. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Adam Sandler. It's the remote control time travels.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ooh, that's a Nexus first wasn't. I think it was Nexus first in the Forge. Sorry to derail that,
Yeah.
but I'm too scared to go Nexus first. That freaks me out. Nexus Forge Gate. This is sick. I'm gonna steal this
Yeah.
on Vermeer. Flick
Good
was the
build
main
order
character
provided.
in The Bug's Life. He's the little ant guy. Fights the grasshoppers. Yeah.
You know, as a late millennial, I feel ashamed that I can't remember what happens in that movie.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm core. I'm old boomer millennial now. Born in '91, so it was like dead middle childhood. I remember it real well.
Yep. My movies were like Treasure Planet, Tarzan,
Okay.
sort of that. Since I was born in '95, sort of the movies running between '95
Right.
and 2001.
Yeah, you're exactly
childhood
my
movies.
brother's age. Well, yeah. Yeah, my brother's born '95, January.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, classic '95ers. You're still millennial.
Yeah.
You count. You're millennial to me.
I think '97's the cutoff.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
youngest is 99. He's like that Z-lennial, you know?
Yeah.
Elder
Yeah.
Z-lennial. So on these builds, Odor went to 3 hatch before pool here, and so a very late pool. Gas at the natural's already coming down to kind of match
Yeah,
the
it
greed
seems-
of this Nexus first.
Yeah, it's safe to assume it's in reaction to that Overlord seeing a forge gate or a gate forge.
Right.
He's gonna feel pretty comfortable to drone up here. Yeah. Interesting. Very fast +1 attack and the Stargate to match. I don't know if that's standard, but
Yeah, I love that. If it's not, I'm gonna try this. This is cool. I don't know if I love the Stargate position. Being
it's in full view.
yeah, both full view and I was working with MCAS or Circular. I know you know them. We play with them a lot, and they actually helped me with a little of my prep for Odourless, and they're like, yeah, don't build any tech between the Nexus and the wall, because if they like go full like Unga Bunga Hydras, like you need to just build a fuckload of cannons. To sit back, so sometimes it's kind of in the way, but I guess it's a little tucked in. But yeah, we have the Corsairs out.
Corsair moving out now. No Spire, opting for a more Hydralisk heavy focus play. He's moving straight across the map. He may be seeking to exploit Flick here.
I think that if this is not scouted, this can be very dangerous. Okay, here we go. Here's the cannons. Because this, I was like, 1 cannon and 3 zealots is not stopping this many Hydralisks at all.
I think Flick knows what's up as well. He's seen the Hydras just rallied straight across, not even defending the Corsairs.
Right.
But these Hydras are hitting at a bit of a nasty time, potentially.
Yeah, the 2 cannons not done. It's going to be easy to take these zealots down, and if these cannons get sniped, which is possible...
I think the cannons are... Oh, he's going for it. He's committing.
I don't know if I like this anymore.
I think the cannons have done the work.
They absolutely did the work, and I believe I missed it on my end, but I'm pretty sure there were some overlords being killed on the other side of the map. I don't know how many exactly, but that counter damage could have been an issue.
Oh yeah, can we bring up units lost?
I can see the numbers. There's 13, but I'm trying to see if I could see exactly. They have those like mods.
They're gonna severely punish this these Hydras now by killing overlords. Now there's nothing to defend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say there is a bit of an Artosis pylon going on here.
Yeah.
I don't know if Odourless knows, but
my thing is the Brood War pylons, 600 health with the shields. So it's a lot. Yeah, there's 300. They're insane. Oh, he can get +1 though. +1 defense? Oh my god, it's gonna finish. It is gonna finish.
Oh,
Oh my
saves
god!
it.
No, it didn't
Oh
finish.
no,
It
it didn't.
died.
Oh, that's
That was
brutal.
crazy.
That's reminiscent of your Raven not coming out.
Oh my, yeah, I know. At
That's
literally the final second. Okay, let's look at these Corsairs here. We have, was that 2 kills on one,
yep,
1 kill on the other. So that's 3 Overlords at least that have gone down. And there was one in the main killed by a cannon. So I think we've lost, or I'm sorry, in the natural by a cannon. So that's 4 Overlords going down this game. And that is just such a wrench in the gears of a push like this. I
yeah.
mean, Lair's not done, and Storm's about to finish.
I don't think Odourless can stay here too long, or these Zealots are gonna maul these Hydras. And
Yeah,
as I say that,
yeah, as you say it, the mauling has begun.
ooh, this not looking good for Odourless now.
No, it's looking really, really bad. That push was fairly committed, and the at-home infrastructure. I mean, we don't even have the Sunkens at the 3rd yet. Oh my god, they run by that hatch. You got to be fucking kidding me! I can't believe that wasn't a wall. Ooh man, this is this 3rd base.
Two Corsairs survive as well, whilst they've been rubbing salt in the wounds, killing Overlords.
3rd goes down.
Zealot run by into the main. Oh, this is going to hurt a lot as well.
Yeah, Flick has very good PVZ. They really handled that push well. Playing really greedy and kind of getting those cannons at what I think was maybe the last possible moment here, but with the 3rd dead.
Yeah, yeah. Sort of the last safe moment to ensure that he wasn't damaging his own economy or tech up, you know?
Yeah, 100%. And there's Zealots in the main. The main for the Zerg is no longer mining. There's 3 Zealots in here. The income advantage is strongly in favor of the Protoss. The 3rd was killed. The drone count is 55, but it's not mining. Napa's still oversaturated.
Mining time.
Right.
Yeah. It was the amount of mining time lost out of the main. Just off the back of 300 mineral, sort of 3 Zealots.
And look at the mining in the 3rd. They're like remote mining to that top hatchery. I mean, yeah, right? Like this is, I think that this is done. This Zealot ball.
We have a total of 7 Templar, almost 2 Storms each. It's going to be hard press for Odourless here.
Yeah. Lurker aspects being upgraded, but I just think it's too little too late. The upgrade's not done. The army's here. There's no time to morph these lurkers in, and I think that we're going to see Flick catapult themselves into a 2-0 lead in this best of 5 very shortly here, because I just don't see Hydralisks fighting this many storms.
Oh, and the run bys.
Oh god.
Even if it's not killing that many drones, positionally, it's just it's forcing Odourless into positions like this. He's trapped.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit nasty. Oh my god, the storms are brutal.
Oh, that's horrific.
Yeah. Oh, and on the drones too. That's 14 or 13. Yeah.
Potential tap out.
I will be surprised if we don't see it in the next few moments here. I know it's the tournament, you don't want to just leave, but I think storming the eggs. Storming the eggs on the building houses.
And your honor.
Exactly.
Return on your shield. Oh, brutal.
Yeah. I think the build was a good idea. But Flick was just prepared. And the Corsairs were just like unchecked, they just cause so much issues at home. But yeah, these Zealots joining, and even with the Storms gone, these Archons here, Zealots running in. The third is non-existent. The fourth is not mining. Yeah, we're here.
Yeah.
I mean, I respect it. I spent 3 minutes storming Odourless, so like I get it. But there's
man,
no judgment.
That game, it was closer than you think, man.
I know. Actually, when I rewatched some of the replay, and I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah. I was
ace.
screaming in the chat like, "You need to take the close fourth base." Why are you
I know
taking
the one just north of my third. Yeah.
Oh man. All right, so we've now got Odourless up two. Sorry, correction. Flick is up 2 games. It's Odourless's O. It's still not over yet.
Yeah, I want to see Odourless at least try to get a map back. They were telling me that this has been notoriously tough for them in practice, but I think they could take a map. Like they have some good builds, and I don't think that every game's been super one-sided. There are just a few moments where, the pivot happened, and especially that first game.
I think mechanically, 2 very evenly matched players,
Agreed.
which is kind of what you want. And then from there, it's just strategy and execution of whatever they're trying to achieve. So
yeah, I agree. I'm interested. So I don't know about you. I don't play this map too often. I don't play Butter a lot. I know it, and I've played it, but I don't play it a ton.
Hate this map.
Yeah, I believe that.
So Butter, 2-player map. 2-player map. I could throw it out here, but pull first could be very effective on this map because it's 2-player. And if Flick does a greedy sort of opening, a pull first could punish.
Yeah,
because there's no 3 spawn or 4 spawn locations.
Right, it could go there right away. Well, in the top right corner. Oh no, go ahead. You do Odourless. You take it. Take Odor.
Okay, I got him. Okay, in the top right, either cyan or teal color, we have the Zerg Odourless. Apparently he does not smell.
Does not smell at all. He has no odor.
We cannot confirm or deny this. Maybe one day we'll get the truth out of him though.
Yeah, I've never met him. He said he does roofing though, so I think that there are times maybe he does. Yeah. In the bottom right.
Roofing's hard work.
It is hard work. I've done it once, and I was like, maybe twice, and I was like, well, I'm good. Yeah. The Red Protoss fighting for Team Flick. He is the protagonist Ant from Movie A Bug's Life fighting the bugs against Hopper. It is Flick. And I agree with that pool first, even though it didn't happen, but it's a much faster pool. And this wall is really wide.
Yeah, look at the width.
Yeah, I hate it. Yeah, it is a girth wall for sure.
Requires a lot of density.
Yeah. Is that I think 3 buildings across straight, and you might still have a 2-pixel.
You'd still have a gap.
Yeah, like a 2-pixel gap, like not just the Zealot gap, like it's like a Dragoon gap. It's hard to tell, but it's really, really wide. I hate this map. It was in my veto. Oh, actually, no, it was our ace. I wanted to veto it, but Hydrocarbon had to go. Versus Zerg.
Oh, Hydrocarbon. When Zerg just tries to knock down those eggs on the fringes.
Yeah. Hydrocarbon feels terrible as Terran. It feels bad for Terran to me.
There's no building space either.
Yeah.
So bad. Alright.
Yeah, I
4
hate
lings
that,
repelling propelling a probe across the map.
Got a shield battery coming down with the cyber with this first zealot. So it looks like they have some kind of real strange wall cooked up, which is cool. It's a
Yeah,
weird looking wall to me.
This wall's a bit vulnerable to like Hydra bust.
Yeah. So we are
and
getting
even
a
these
fast
wings
layer.
Oh,
Ooh.
a very careful dance to not, yeah. But the Lings will be repelled. Doesn't look like Odourless is committing heavily to this. Just a bit of APM tax and damage on the structures.
So with this fast layer, yeah, I saw about to say it, and it just went down with the den. There's not enough gas for me to say mutas. I think this is going to be a really fast lurker contain. Is what I'm just sniffing out, because I don't know why else you'd get the layer with this Hydralisk den as fast as it is without going double gas in either base. Oh, gas coming down now. But lurkers still take gas, but still, like,
Yeah.
with
He's
this
very
wall,
mineral heavy at the moment.
yeah, looking lurkery to me. And personally, if I was playing Protoss right now, I would not be super excited for lurkers to sit in front of this ramp and this wall. I would not be enjoying the idea of walking out
Yeah.
against that. It seems not fun. So I guess we'll have to see.
No,
Yeah, there's the lurkers.
not at all. However, very quick macro hatches.
Yes.
It looks like Odourless is going heavy macro sort of based at the moment. He's sunk a lot of his minerals into these extra macro hatches, and it's only about 4:15 in. He is getting lurker aspect, so your assumptions, actually I'll say assessment, is correct based off facts.
But I know what you're saying about the macro hatches. I'm just wondering if this is just going to be for straight production, but we do have both Evo chambers as well. So maybe we will just kind of see a fourth and more of a slow play with the lurkers. Lurkers cost 100 gas in this mod, and the gas is not necessarily plentiful, but Odor's taking his gases now, and I could still see kind of planting forces in front of this natural with some lurkers and kind of drawing a line in the sand until Storm, which just started.
Yeah. Storm and Zell legs on the way.
Right.
Looks like Flick is responding to this with fast, teching up as fast as possible.
Yeah, you mentioned this earlier in the series, and I'm going to comment on it again since you mentioned it earlier. +1 attacks already done, and +1 armor's about a third of the way through here, and we're not even at minute 6. So those fast upgrades being kind of a staple of Flick's play, just getting the ground upgrades out very quickly once again. So this might be a similar style that we saw earlier in game 1, where those upgrades were just rocking. This is a lot of zealots.
Flick's forcing a poke here. Oh, sorry. Flick's getting in here with a bit of a timing. Sunken's finished.
No.
7 drones still going down. Corsair's doing work on the OBs.
Is it a lurker? No lurkers yet, huh? Chew, where are they? Oh, they're in the third.
Yep.
There was a lot of drones.
Yeah, 9 drones going down, bringing the worker counts 46 in favour of Flick. Not really where you want to be is Odourless Protoss being up in drones for Evo, I think, but he's kind of floating a bit of money at the moment. It definitely has the macro hatcheries to recuperate quickly.
Yeah, I would like to see like a big drone explosion and then getting into this Hydro Lurker. I think the idea of the contain happening, though, I think we're passing that window.
Yeah, the moment of opportunity is kind of fading. Corsairs poking into the third.
That's again 2 and 1 on the Corsairs, so that's 3 Overlord kills. Constantly poking at the front with these little runny boys over here, kind of just keeping tabs. They're fast. Are they faster than StarCraft 2 charge slots, or are they the same?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they are.
They feel
Yeah.
fast, right?
Yeah, they don't have that obviously that charge ability where they dive in faster than their just running speed, but they're
Right.
faster. Yeah,
Yeah, they
their base
feel like
speed
the
is
base
quicker.
speed is hauling ass.
Yeah,
Just being able to, like, I saw
they're
them
like the wide
outrunning
receivers.
speedlings. Yeah. Wide receivers.
Protoss. I'd say, as it stands, Protoss is in a commanding position at the moment.
I agree.
Upgrade wise, 2-2s both over halfway. That's insane.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
the
insane.
upgrades are
Like
insane here.
these fast 3-3 zealots, similar to how we seen game one, if they start running around causing mayhem on the fringe bases, like, we could see a repeat.
Ooh, the storm. Okay. I don't know. I still feel like we just need more lurkers. I don't know. I feel like we just need lurkers out here. You can't
Yeah.
fight the zealot count. Zealots are good versus the hydras in smaller numbers, I feel. And when you have storm with that, the hydras don't do it. This is a good
Yeah.
spread though.
The spread's good, but he's got a lot of ammunition, I think.
Yeah. That's a lot of storms.
Oh, diving in, trying to dive in on these Templar. Oh,
the
snipes.
Archon.
1, 2, 3, 4. That was well executed by Odourless there.
I agree.
However, a couple more trickling in. Has to be careful not to commit too hard up here.
Yeah.
Good snipe on that Templar.
Yeah, I just feel that I feel that like
lurkers.
the lurkers just stop the zealots. Because without the lurkers, I feel like the zealots are such an issue. And once you have like a small group of lurkers, the overlapping splash, here they're coming in now, just absolutely destroys little clumps of zealots. And they're not bad versus goons, to be honest.
Yeah,
they're fine.
Once the lurker count starts to get high, they really start to shred goons, from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Like, especially if goons don't have that sort of good spread out concave, picking one off here and there. If there's 4 to 6 lurkers pumping goons, you just see that blue ice cream.
Yeah, it just explodes into the goo.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about.
Oh, lurkers undefended. They're getting pounced on.
Isolated. 2 lurkers for free there.
Yeah, that scared me. Now I'm really worried for this defensive position. I think moving those hydras up to that 4th location might have been a bit of a mistake. Okay, lurker.
Bit of a scrappy fight here.
Yeah, it's a mess. The upgrades, though.
Big trouble now. 3-3 about to finish for Oh wait, 2-2's just finished. Correction.
Yeah, 2-2 versus 2-1, and I don't know, something about these Protoss upgrades, man. They're scaling real good. Or 2-1's almost done, excuse me. But for Zerg. But these Protoss upgrades are just really doing a lot. It feels, and I'm very worried for Odourless at the moment. It looked like an okay start, but man, Flick's mid game is just asinine. Really understands when to get out on the map.
He's got a very good understanding of the matchup. I think he's twisting the knife in all the right sort of spots.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, I do think, there it is. We're looking at the 3-0. Well played, both players. It was a good series, but Flick proven to be a little too strong.